My name is Meiran Zhang and I am an international student from China. This is my first time to go abroad. Now I'm standing at the bottom of my apartment. My hometown is Changzhou, a small city in the north of China. There is a famous river here. The Jinhang Grand Canal was built in Sui Dynasty and is the longest and largest canal in the world, which promotes the economic and cultural development of connected regions. I found that the traffic lights in the two countries are also different. In UK, most of the time people need to press the button, while in China it is the countdown. On the way, I found that there are many coffee shops along the road, while in China there are many milk tea shops. When I was walking, I found that the roads in England were very undulating. Compared with the floor roads in China, I feel sometimes like climbing a mountain. Shopping malls in the UK are also a little different from China. It looks like all kinds of shops are on the floor. To my surprise, the parking is on the top. In China, each floor is a classification of the goods. The bottom floor is the supermarket, the medium is the clothes, and the top is the food and movie center. There are many food shopping places in UK and I often go there place to buy food. During the shopping, I found that most of the places selling vegetables in UK are supermarkets, and there are also some foods that are not common in China. In China, people can not only go to the supermarket to buy food, but also go to the outdoor market to buy it. The market does not need booth fees, so the things there are cheap and fresh. And the main thing is that you can bargain. I was surprised that the supermarket card needed to coin to use. And I also found that the payment method was different. In UK, most of the payment options are card and cash, but in China, cash has almost disappeared from daily life. In China, you only need a WeChat to solve the payment problem. Scan other people's QR code to pay, or show your own QR code to pay. You don't need any card and cash is very convenient. Food can't be heated in convenience stores in UK, but in China, convenience stores can be heated. I also find that British people eat food better than Chinese people. It is 9 o'clock in the evening and obviously not many shops are open, and the quiet streets are full of mystery. But at the same time, in China, you can have some snacks or play some games. Sticking tofu is a kind of smelling but delicious food. Iron plate grease give a good smell. Tea soup is our traditional food, with loose roots powdered mixed with various nuts and brown sugar. Qiegao is a snack made of rice. There are other food here and apply to our smell, and it's hard not to taste them. At night, people can play balloons and throw rains to win prizes, but most people like to walk along the river. When I first came to the University of Plymouth, I found that the whole school and the city were integrated into one. There were no fences or wall, no school, and even a cinema inside the school for outsiders to watch. To be honest, when I first visited the university, I wondered, is it really a university? It seemed too free. What surprised me more was the class time. In my timetable, the first class started at 10 a.m. and the last class ended at 5 p.m. because Chinese universities usually start at 8 a.m. and usually have the class at 7 p.m. It is not exaggeration to say that middle school and high school students in China even wake up at 5 a.m. to study before going to bed at 11 p.m. In terms of teaching, I also find that teachers here prefer interaction. While in China, teachers talk on the stage when there is a problem. In UK, people send email, while in China, people send WeChat. Coming here makes me very relaxed because everyone has their own private time and they cannot do work or study in the rest time. But China is different. Fast nature of WeChat will make our spirit high tense. Everyone's personal time is private. It is normal for someone to send a message at 9 o'clock in the evening in China to ask you to do something. Even on holiday cannot relax. As for the accommodation, I'll live in a student apartment in UK. Because I live alone, I can enjoy my own private space. There are even various facilities in the apartment, such as game room, movie room, study room. I can even cook in the apartment. But in China, students will live 6 or 8 people in a one room. So we have no personal space and it's easy to argue. The dormitory is not allowed to cook. They are limited by the voltage. Usually students will go to the canteen to eat. I was even moved to tears when I saw the elevator in my apartment, climbing 5 flights of stairs in a Chinese university for 4 years in a row was my nightmare. Christmas is coming. This is my first time to celebrate this festival. It is the same as the Chinese New Year. People celebrate the arrival of the new year. This was my first Christmas, and here were more people. I found that people here saw very well. The Christmas light lit up the night. The food I have never seen before filled me with interest, and the small shop sold things I have never seen in China. I was amazed that there was a child's choir and the angelic singing of the children washed over my soul in cold winter. During the day, I attended Plymouth Winter Wonderland, which had some entertainment and a glittering Christmas tree. And I also tried roasting marshmallow at the first time. There are many programs during the day. People get together to watch lion and dragon dance, martial arts and acrobatics. fields are unique to the New Year and people play guns and drums. Legend has it that it is associated with working on strings and fighting against corrupt officials. Once upon a time, there was a city where the people inside and outside the city were so friendly that they celebrate the Spring Festival every year. Unexpectedly, a crop official seeing this was an opportunity to get rich, said that everyone must pay for entering and living in the city. If they don't, he closed the gates and hence the drawbridge, but still the smart ones, they walk on steel, climb the city wall, cross the continue to celebrate the Spring Festival, enjoy it. Now there are iron flowers by the river, which are formed by the pouring of molten iron. Molten iron sprinkled in the air like a beautiful flower. Lanterns symbolize good luck and hope for a smooth future, good health, or family reunion. All kinds of lanterns are made into local characteristic places to show people or make gods and beasts that bring health, such as phoenix and dragon. The show is called sailing because there a long history canal in my hometown. People live by the river. This acrobatic show shows people the skating on the river, expressing faith and love for the river. Performers wave flag like sails to show what sails looked like when they are mid-storm in ancient time. Acrobatics is also a big feature in our hometown, combining dance and acrobatics to form a visual stimulation. My hometown is also known as the hometown of martial arts, so the performances also added martial arts to show the charm of traditional culture to everyone. Red in China means beautiful, passionate, brave, and unyielding, but also means that the day is getting smoother and smoother. Usually, my family would ask me if I want to go home or even go back to China for Christmas, but I refuse. I'm very glad to have such a change to accept different cultures and experience different people and things, which not only increase my knowledge but also let me know the rich diversity of cultures.